And now, entire army is sent to search for Sita. And out of all these people, special recognition to our Hanuman. So there are crores of vanaras being sent in the southern direction, northern direction, east, west, everywhere. There is world geography here. World geography in Kishkinda Kanda. But Rama chooses Hanuman. He says, Hanuman, come here. If you meet my Sita, please show her this ring as a symbol. He did not call each of the vanara and give. He did not have crores of rings to give to each vanara and say, if you meet, you please give. If you Nala, if you meet Nangada, if you meet Sita, Neela, if you meet nothing. Only one ring out of all the crores of vanaras. He knows who is going to see. But acts as if he knows nothing. We will do the opposite. We will know nothing, but we will act as if we know everything. That is Manushya Sabha. This is Ishvara Sabha. That is the beauty. So, Hanuman crosses the entire Shatayojana Vistirna Lanka Saga. And then, here, he comes back with a beautiful news. This entire Sundarakanda is so beautiful. He takes such a mountainous form on the Mahendra Parvata and then stretches both his hands and then folds both his legs, swirls his tail, roars Jai Sitaram, bounces into the sky, then pierces through the clouds, then passes through Mainak. You call Mainaka as Mainak Parvata. Mainaka, I'm going to take, you tell me the language. Avadhi. How did you know? Because I said Mainaka. So Mainaka Parvata. So Mainaka Parvata and then intuitive sense. Mainaka Parvata and Surasa. He beautifully handles Surasa. He goes into, he does not kill Surasa. Surasa Vipu is not killing Surasa. He just goes into the mouth of Surasa and comes back. He kills Simnika because she is the true demoness. And then he goes into the city of Lanka. He sees every mansion, the Pushpaka Vimana. He sees Mandodari. For a minute he thinks that Mandodari is Sita because she is such a chaste wife. And then he goes on. Finally, Namostu Ramaya Lakshmanaya. As soon as as soon as he goes down to Sitama, finds Ashokavana. There he leaps and leaps and leaps and leaps, finds Sita, shows Ramanamankitam Chedam. Ramanamankitam Chedam. Pashadevi Anguliyakam. Vanaroham Mahamage. Duto Ramasya Dhimataha Ramanamankitam Chedam. Pashya Devi Anguliyakam. He shows the beautiful ring. Takes the Chudamani. Here also my guru, Shri Anna, our guru, Brahma Sabha's founder, Shri Anna Krishna Premi Swami, he would say, look at what Rama and Sita exchanged. What did Rama give? Ring. What does that mean? Abhaya Pradana. Don't you worry, I will take you back to my feet. What does she give? Chudamani. That is worn on the head. That means she is surrendering herself to Rama. So the Chudamani shows Sharanagati and the Mudrika, the ring, shows Abhaya Pradana. Even through the symbols, it is very symbolic. So as soon as he takes the Chudamani, he does Lanka Dvamsa, he sets fire to Lanka, nothing happens to Sita. Then he goes back to Rama saying, Drishta Sita, I have discovered Sita. Contains Sita. And then Rama says these words, Sunu kapitohi samana upukari nahi ko asur nar muni tamudani prati upakara kara katora sanamukha hina sakat manamura sun sud tohi purinamaya Chitana Suratrata Lojanira Ulakati Gata Shri Ram Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Tulsidas beautifully writes Ramcharitmanas. North Indians do the Parayan every day. Just like how Valmiki is so famous in South. Tulsidas Ramayana. In fact, it seems he wrote it in Sanskrit at the beginning. Every time he wrote it, his shlokas would disappear. The paper would be there, the palm leaf would be there, but the shlokas would disappear. Then he was really curious to know how it disappears, who is really thieving, who is stealing shlokas, who will really be interested in stealing shlokas. And then as soon as one day he decided not to sleep, every night, As soon as he finished writing, the next morning when he woke up and he took his palm script, the shlokas would be gone. So he decided not to sleep and he just kept on looking. Suddenly the shlokas vanished. Then he looked up, he saw Kashi Vishwanatha. Vishwanath said, already Valmiki has written it in Sanskrit. Why won't you write it in your regional language so that all the others can also, those who do not know Sanskrit, can follow easily, no? And it was Kashi Vishwanatha who signed this Ramayana as Satyam Shivam Sundaram. It has the signature of Kashi Vishwanatha. So, here he says, Sunukapi, Rama says, Sunukapi, listen Hanuman, Tohi Samana Upakari, nobody can be an Upakari, nobody can help like you. Nahi Kovu Sura Nara Muni Tanudari, no sage, no human being, no Devata can do Pratyupakara Karo Kato. What will I do in exchange? Sunasutta Tohi. For a minute, Idam tu Mama Dinasya Mamo Bhuya Prakashyati. For a minute he thinks, should I give Ayodhya? Hanuman will not be happy with Ayodhya. Should I give Brahma Patta, Brahma Padavi? Hanuman will not be happy with Brahma Padavi or Kailasa or Swarga or anything. Then he gets up from his seat, he calls Hanuman, come close to me. And then he gives a tight hug, embraces him so tightly, and Hanuman, this is the opportunity. So he also hugs Rama so tightly, you can see in those paintings. And then that is why my guru would say, if anybody now wants Rama, he has to catch Hanuman first. Only if he takes his hand out, then only we will get Rama. Why should he take his hand? He can include us also. So that is why Guru Tattva. Hanuman has the Guru Tattva. If you want Rama, you should catch Guru. Sitamma is like the Jiva Tattva. And Lanka Sagara is the Bhava Sagara, Samsara Sagara. And Kumbhakarna, Ravana, Vibhishana. Ravana represents Rajoguna, lust, anger. Kumbhakarna keeps sleeping, he represents Tamoguna. Vibhishana, the Sattva Guna. Sattva Guna always helps Rama's side. And now what does this 10 head mean? Dasha Mukha, Dashendriya, the 10 Indriyas, 5 Jnanendriyas and 5 Karmendriyas. So, an Uttama Jiva, which does not get tempted by riches and all that opulence and affluence, that Uttama Jiva does Sharanagati. Immediately, that Uttama Jiva, Parabrahma sends Guru to her or him, and the Guru, finally the role and responsibility of the Guru is to unite the Jivatma with Paramatma after having conquered the Rajotamo Guna. That is the beauty of Ramayana story, no? It's always eternally valid and practical. So here, now Hanuman comes back and he says, Ravana is not going to change. So this, what virtue here Rama shows. We are doing the virtue list. Compassion to Sugriva. Here, Kaarunya, Vatsalyam to Sugriva and Kaarunya to Hanuman. He gives himself. To Sugriva he gave back Kishkinda kingdom, showing that motherly affection, Vatsalya. Here Kaarunya, he gives himself to Hanuman. So, Saundarya, Saushilya, Saulabhya, Arjava, Vatsalya, Kaarunya.